Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1 Phathead, Cande Roth. Going to be dry, going to be cold, but we'll take 40 and sunshine over that nonsense yesterday, right?
It was a little dicey yesterday. I'm not going to say anything because we did need rain, and we certainly got it now.
I mean, tell me I'm wrong. There's no debate. If you have 65 and rain all winter or 35 dry all winter, you're taking the 35 and dry. It's not even a question, right?
I don't know, because I was thinking it was very balmy yesterday. I couldn't believe it. It was actually nice without the rain. But if it was, colder, below freezing, we would have really been in trouble.
Oh, my God. If it was 30 degrees yesterday, we would have had 3 feet of snow, Cande.
Yeah, I know. So we have to count the little blessings where we can find them.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You are correct. By the way, I want to give you most of the credit, but I want to give both of us credit because this morning, didn't know exactly what things were going to be like. Cande is fasting and not having coffee for blood work today.
Yes.
And I got 3 hours sleep, if we're even going to call it sleep, from the holiday show last night. And this could have been disaster, but thus far...
And we're getting along beautifully.
It's been great. I was thinking before we got on today and started the show, I said, I really need to take Candy's temperature before I dive right into the show. Got to take her temperature, see how she's feeling. Then my mind started wandering, and I said, would you believe if I told my kids how we used to get our temperature taken when we were kids, Cande? Can you believe that?
Yes. Now, my kids are on the borderline because they had just come out with those forehead thermometers. Remember those?
Of course. I still have, of course, we have them at home.
Right.
I have them.
But they were new, brand new.
Right.
And I sometimes would do it the old-fashioned way just to see, what was what. And even the pediatrician thought that was the best thing at the time because it was the most accurate. We now know that those temperature machines on the forehead are very accurate, but yeah.
Yeah, when I was sick, the 5 words I did not want to hear my mother yell through the house: lay down on the bed.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't even know. I may have told the kids once. I'm going to tell them today.
Could you videotape this? Because I'd like to
Yes.
see the reactions.
Yes, I will. Oh, my God. All right. So, anyway, we are all good. Today's been good thus far. So, we will keep it going. I wanted to tell you about the most dangerous toy ever made.
Do tell.
Okay. It was just sold at auction for $13,000.
Wow.
It's from 1950.
Okay.
The guy behind the Erector set, remember the Erector set?
Very little, but yes.
Okay. I know the name, but I never had an Erector set.
No.
Okay. In 1950, do you know this? The guy behind the Erector set came up with a new science kit for kids that was sold in stores. It was called the Gilbert U-238 Atomic Energy Laboratory.
What a name. This is before my time, I'm happy to say.
And this toy came with real uranium in it.
Wow.
It had 4 glass jars, each with a small amount of radioactive material.
Unbelievable.
You could use a Geiger counter to test radiation levels. Now, supposedly,
how much was it originally, I wonder?
It doesn't say how much it was. It does. So it says apparently if you didn't open the jars, it wouldn't be that dangerous. But just playing with that toy back in the day exposed a kid to the amount of radiation you'd get if you were out for 24 hours in the sun.
That's unbelievable. How long did it last on the market?
They sold less than 5,000 sets between 1950 and 1951. The government pulled it. They had new restrictions, and they said it was, they just pulled it off the market. And by the way, they couldn't find enough uranium to keep making sets, by the way. That was one of the things. So, Anyway, someone had one in good condition. It went up for auction and sold for $13,200.
Unbelievable.
By the way, it says back then in 1950, the retail price for this was $49.50.
That's really expensive back in the day. That's a lot of money.
That is $650 today.
Yeah, wow.
The top spot for dangerous toy still goes to lawn darts. This one, second place on the list.
Yeah, lawn darts. We were just talking about that, Brian and I, the other day. And it was crazy how dangerous it was.
Were they like real darts? Like
They
what?
were very dangerous. You could literally hurt somebody terribly.
And literally, like throwing darts on a lawn? Is that?
Yeah.
I don't understand how the
Yeah,
game worked.
I'm not sure because I was a girl and I didn't really get into all of that. But yeah, you like throw it up in the air, and it was insane.
All right. Here's one for you. In Utah, apparently a car dealership sold a guy a lemon. So what did he do? He got fed up. He drove his Subaru Outback right through the dealership window.
And I enjoyed every second of that. I got to tell you, I saw the video. They would not refund his money, and they gave him a hard time. And he finally said, "That's it. You're getting the car back one way or the other," and drove through the window.
I mean, he could have killed somebody. That's possible.
Thankfully, he did not. But, sometimes you become so irate and you think about this, and you say, well, I can't do that. But he did it. And it's somewhat satisfying, I have to say.
Yeah, look, was it interesting to watch? Do I understand where he's coming from? But,
Yes.
we're trying to live in a society here.
I understand. But still, I enjoyed it.
So nobody got hurt. 7 salespeople
Nobody
were
got
near the door. They were near the door at the time, but none of the 7 got hurt. He caused about $10,000 in damage to the building. He was bailed out of jail. The dealership, now they're backtracking. Obviously, they said,
Of course.
we did offer him a refund.
No,
and, yeah,
he wouldn't have gotten that mad if you offered him a refund. Stop the nonsense.
Yeah, I tend to agree. All right, national days, Candy. There's a few. Perfect for you. It's National Ding-a-Ling Day today.
What are you saying? Are you considering me a ding-a-ling?
Actually, it's a day you're supposed to ring up or call people you haven't spoken to in a while.
Oh, it actually has a meaning. Okay, I feel better.
Yep. It's National Ambrosia Day today.
I'm not a fan of that salad. No. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's
I don't
fruit.
consider it a salad at all.
Right, what is it? Fruit and cream and
Marshmallows.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Now, I feel like we just had this. Wasn't it National Poinsettia Day recently?
I don't think so, but it is the time of year. But beware, a lot of animals poisonous to cats, and I don't have them.
Yeah, I feel we did discuss this recently. I don't know why, but yes, it is. You got to be careful with the poinsettia. Yeah. And
Poinsettia.
It's Gingerbread House Day today.
That's a lot of effort to build one.
Were you good? Were you good at it? No.
I was never good at it. No. I just made the cookies after a while because I do like those.
I've helped out with a gingerbread house or two, but I was never, trying to stick the sides together with
it was very annoying.
Didn't work.
But that being said, Bubby and Maeve and Mama, Jackie are making holiday cookies Sunday, and it will be our yearly tradition. And
you're going to have the best time. You will have the best time.
Cannot wait.
So good. If you get pulled over in Connecticut this month, you might get a gift card instead of a ticket. Cops in 6 Connecticut towns are surprising people who get pulled over for minor infractions. They said Santa might even show up while you get pulled over.
Wow.
Who knows? Yeah.
But what if you're a good, obeying, law-abiding citizen? Shouldn't you get something?
Maybe you'll get pulled over just for the fun of it. Maybe you're such a good driver, they're going to pull you over and give you a gift card. Who knows? A woman in the UK needs back surgery. She says it's going to cost $32,000. So her friends got together to help help her make a nude calendar and raise money for her.
I did see this, and it's not pretty. I wouldn't buy this calendar, but it's a great idea.
They're all naked, but covered up, strategically covered.
Fortunately, yes.
They almost sold enough to make for the operation.
I love the idea of it. Absolutely.
Yeah. And there's a video going viral of two twins finding out if they're identical or fraternal. They went 28 years without knowing and were pretty emotional when they got the answer. And unfortunately, it doesn't tell me what the answer is here. Wouldn't you know if you're identical? I mean,
I would think you'd have a big clue because you look exactly like your twin.
right. I mean,
Fraternal twins, they could look a lot alike, but they're not exactly alike. I know
right.
fraternal twins, they look nothing like each other. And then I've known twins that look so much like each other when we were in school, they used to switch classes and the teachers didn't even know.
Well, your favorite set of twins, my Leah's tennis coach, and her sister. Yeah, the baby boom twins. They
Yes,
look.
don't get me gleeful over that again.
I checked it just so you know I'm keeping touch. I checked in with the coach about a week or two ago. Say, hey, how's it going after the season? And she's doing very well. Just so you know, life is good over there.
Very happy to hear it. Love the movie. Yeah. You'll always have a place in my heart.
Yeah. Cande, that's it. We're out the door. All right.
All right. Well, now you get to rest.
You too.
I
go
get to get blood taken out of me. You get to rest.
Yes, go get. Now this is just for a normal checkup, right?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. Have a great rest of your day. Bring that coffee with you to the blood draw so you can.
I'll get a hot cup right around the corner on the way out. No question.
Okay. Get a bagel too. Treat yourself, would you?
All right, honey.
All right. I'm here till 10. We got the recap of the Secret Holiday Show on the replay later. That'll be up at licountry.com. More pictures and video coming. We're going to have a ton of it for everyone to see. What a great night. And if you came out, thanks for coming out. It was a great night. Jim O'Brien, Murph Dog, Jay Letterman, they are on the way. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.